Hello, welcome back. I'll take your booze. They empower me. Just for safety. I'm gonna leave and come back. Ow! Okay, that doesn't empower me. Oh, jeez! Was that literally everything? Wait a minute, the correct answer was... I should have paid attention. I probably could have gotten that. I'm one of those. Well, I hope it was pretty worth it. It felt worth it. Okay, no one else wants to talk. Transistor's a great game. I'll keep that in mind. At the end of that, a kitchen sink, because then it would be everything and the kitchen sink. It was an unintentional thing. It's just Isa's controlling the system too well. Well, I guess it is honestly unintentional. Honestly, it's a nice sound during the bonks. Why, thank you for saying my head has nice resonance. Well, nothing can go wrong here. Recording device. Origin era. Year 450. Winter 1 out of 20. I have never seen a catastrophe like this. Tianhao will spread all throughout Ponglai. No Solarian will be spared, including myself. However, during this chaotic time, the Tiandao Council was able to maneuver itself to the top. This has helped us secure an unprecedented amount of support and resources. Our new Kunlun Research Center will bring back all the Feng Shi technologies. I must live up to everyone's hopes and find that cure. That is our current mission. The world will know that science is our only hope. Oh, made by Supergiant. I definitely have played that. Developer. Origin era, year 452, spring 48. So I got distracted by the top middle there. Is that showing like a genetic modification progression? Probably beat it in a few streams, Transistor. What else did Supergiant do? Because I know I've played them. Did they do... They didn't do Dead Cells, did they? While I was speaking in the Xia Kingdom, a severely injured young boy was put in front of me. He had suffered serious injuries from an explosion. I did not expect him to survive to the next day. Miraculously, it seemed like the primordial roots was helping him regenerate the damaged organs and tissue. Using my rhizomatic stabilizer, the young man has not only made a full recovery, his body also exhibited an unprecedented symbiosis between Solarian cells and genetic material from the primordial roots. This data may lead us to even more breakthroughs. Have I been blessed by the heavens? They did not make Dead Cells. Hades! That's the one that I played. Oh. Every time you hear Slayer, you think of Morden Solus. Listen here, you. I'm not sure where that guy is from. Certainly it's something that I should know. Music is standalone amazing, let alone within the game environment. It's G! Origin area, year 468, winter 1223. Fantastic! We have found a new ray of hope on the eve of the launch. Our research was totally misguided. We need not rely on the primordial roots to eternal life for Solarians. With data from G's cells, we'll not only develop a serum for Tianhao, we'll also be able to achieve true immortality. I believe we can overcome any and all challenges we face. A Solarian that can live for thousands of years without any genetic modification. The source of G's vitalities differs vastly from that of Kung Hui or Yi. But this information needs to be concealed, especially from Yi. We can't afford any more missteps at this juncture. Oh, Morden! How could I forget? It's Morden time! I mostly know it from watching other people play. I remember this guy. Yeah, I got to see Grunt a little bit while Nyx was playing. And I got to see a lot of Garrus. My name is Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite companion on the Citadel. Morden was very good. Foundation Era, Year 2, Autumn 1023. Despite not meeting expectations, we already have a prototype for the cure. The next step will be to test the cure on our test subjects. After several rounds of observation, adjustment, and additional testing, we should be able to perfect the serum. Solarian clinical tests take a massive amount of time to conclude. Luckily, the Eternal Cauldron project has bought us that precious time. In the end, the credit still goes to Yi. Where did it all go wrong? As your mentor, I thought you'd understand. Rex was a beast. I don't know if I got to see much of Rex. Wait, he was the guy who played a dinosaur deck, right? Oh, there's a lot here. Foundation Era, Year 37, Winter 215. It's still unclear if one can be completely cured of Tianhao, but there are no doubts regarding the effectiveness of the serum. Really? Rex was the red Krogan. And Twitch just threw a fit? Oh no, I'm sorry. Based on our reports, Tianhao growth seems to have been suppressed in Dusk Guardians who have received the serum. However, it is worth noting that a very small percentage of test subjects experienced secondary mutations. These mutations have led the affected Solarians to take on a new form. What follows is a loss of sanity and an increase in violent behavior. This is a completely new development that will require further observation. Twitch. I'm going to continue pretending that I understand the stone face. Foundation area. Year 125. Spring 527. Waking up from the soulscape over and over again has taken a toll on my body. Flareons exhibiting the secondary mutations, now referred to as mutants, have demonstrated some incredible abilities. With the roots genes already present in Tianhao, some mutants have been able to infect and devour a part of the primordial roots. Through that connection, these mutants are functionally immortal. Data corrupted. How does chat always make me feel so old and yet like a baby sometimes? If you know, you know. Got it. Got it. I figured it out. Foundation era. Year 259. Summer 812. I'm Soulscape. My head feels like it's about to explode. Returning to our report, the mutants seem to exhibit some collective consciousness. They share information and act as a group to the point of being energy efficient and coordinated to an extreme degree. This phenomenon goes beyond our traditional understanding of life forms. We may be on the cusp of devouring a whole new type of organism. Data corrupted. Foundation era. Year 351. No more seasons. We have concluded our clinical tests after no new qualitative changes were observed. 90% of those who received the serum failed to recover from Tianhao. The remaining 10% turned into mutants. How are we supposed to find the solution? Too much time on social media, don't feel bad. Yeah, that's a good point. Sorry about that. I really do need to remember to mute that thing. If it is picked up. I think it is, but softly. It is, but it isn't loud or anything. Just an occasional... It's been rather frequent this time. She's been keeping an eye on things. She perhaps got upset. We'll check out her soulscape. I'm sure it's going great. Uh-huh. Oh, hi. Yes, vibrant memories. So this is where you were hiding. You weren't easy to find. I really didn't expect to see you again, Yi. I'm sure you didn't enter my soulscape just to say hello. No, I'm here to patch up my regrets. Have you forgotten already? We were separated in such a hurry, I didn't have time to properly say goodbye to my old mentor. What a sentimental disciple you are. It has been 509 years since we last parted, hasn't it? Back then, if I was able to convince you, things might not have developed this way. Spare me the empty speculation. If we could go back in time, I would simply behead you with my sword. I've watched you murder the souls one after the other. I don't even recognize you anymore behind your bloodlust. I did not murder all of them. I did not. I made friends with Kwafu. I can't remember. Nuwa. Nuwa died by accident. I think her name was Galmon. Galmon is probably still alive. She's trying so hard to feel morally superior. Tell me more about Nico Bolas, and then tell me that. You were my favorite student. So curious about the world and eager to learn science. Don't you remember? You came up with the Eternal Cauldron and brought hope to all Solarians. That hope should not have been based on lies. People have a right to the truth. That's what you taught me. You're the one who betrayed everything you believed in. Wrong. As a scientist, I knew from the very beginning that it was important to solve problems in a practical manner. Truth and lies mean nothing compared to a Solarian's life. Forgive me for asking, but do you think Tan Hao will just disappear once you have taken all the soul seals? Or do you plan on waking everyone up just to die together back in Panglai? There are things more important than mere survival. Like what? What could be more important than staying alive? Without life, we all return to nothingness. I have indeed made mistakes in the past. That's why I spent the last few centuries trying to make amends. Right now, I am the only one who can make things right, no matter how much you hate me. This is an indisputable fact. You're not in a position to say any of that. Did that strike a nerve? That's only because deep down you know I'm right. Are you doing this on behalf of all Solarians? Or is this a personal vendetta? Silence? I don't think there's any meaning in continuing this idle chatter. I agree. Draw your sword, I won't lose to you this time. I admire your confidence, but don't forget, this is my soulscape. Do you recall the first key point from the Fengshi Art of War? All warfare is based on deception. It's a reverse lies of peace situation. Starting to think the real problem is lack of scientific oversight rather than lying. Yeah, honestly. Correct. You have always been an excellent pupil. Oh, God. Is that one mine? I seized control of your nerve centers the moment you entered this realm. Even I didn't think you'd pull such a dirty trick. In fact, I was just thinking about how I would obtain the permissions to usher in the new era. The heavens must have sent you to assist me, and for that you have my gratitude. You planned this from the start. So then those mutants... No way. There were many accidents along the way, but I finally understand the purpose of it all. Everything, including your betrayal, ended up working in my favor. Sleep peacefully, my child, for this nightmare is about to end. Yeah, good thing Schwan's a hacker, man. Oh, no, it's Hing. Hing's coming to help us. She's been alive this whole time. I've been thinking about a lot lately. What do you mean? Why are you here? I'm sorry, but I can't leave with you. What did you say? I'm not going with you. I want to stay. What happened? What's making you say such a stupid thing? I am serious. You will die if you stay here. Don't you know that? I know, but I can't imagine my life ending anywhere other than Panglais. At New Kunlun, we will find a way to end this virus. You won't have to fear Tianhao. But ultimately, we're all mortal, and I hope to complete my journey within the Great Tao. There you go again with that gibberish. Do you not want to live anymore? Of course I want to live. How could I not want to spend the rest of my days with you? But Yi, I don't want to run away. Life and death are part of an inseparable whole. We must live well and be willing to accept death's embrace when it inevitably comes. Back then, the primordial roots extended your life. The one that saved me was my mentor. Why do you think I worked so hard to study science for all these years? I thought you of all people would understand. Why would you betray me like this? I've always saved the best of everything for you. No, you just assumed what I wanted. You never bothered to ask me. You keep saying it's all for me, but really, it's always been about what you want. So everything I've done up to now was just my own wishful thinking. I get it now. Is that what's been going through your head? I should have known. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it that way. It's okay, I think you made your point loud and clear. Let me do the same. I will come back to visit one last time before takeoff. If, after giving it some thought, you still decide not to come, then you're gone to me, and I never had a little sister. What? How could you say something like that? You're all I have left. I'd rather forget about you than approve of you rotting with the rest of the lunatics on Panglais. Why? Doesn't matter. You're not at fault, and I'm not at fault. Yes, none of us were at fault. We just made different choices. But you never came back. Why? Why did you leave me behind? When the curtain falls, none of us are really at fault. We are souls outshining all species, never to be extinguished. Leeching off bygone glory to fuel our existence. We are survivors. Our feverish flames have failed to forge hope, inflicting blistering pain with each searing embrace. We are martyrs. Working in vain, painting our collars across the sky over and over again, probing and feeling. Night descends, and our light is already faded. Right and wrong fade away in the twilight. The sky is getting dark. No one's at fault, for we are only souls. Oh, true. I knew you were here, Yi. Oh, thank goodness. You were right, Xuan. Aren't you excited for dinner tonight? Oh no, it's the part of Xuan we keep in our soul, releasing us. No, it was Xuan. Hacker man, Xuan. Yi, you're finally awake. Is that you, Xuan? Can you hear me, Yi? Where have you been? We were attacked. The Four Seasons Pavilion? How? Are you in danger? Those metallic monsters suddenly came in and wait, I think they're back. Find a place to hide, quickly. Xuan, are you in there? Are you there? Answer me. Yeah, I didn't have anything more profound to say either. So... no worries. It is a good summary of the themes we've been seeing up until now. I don't know if I agree with all of that, but it seems poor taste to refute it. Yeah, that's fair. It's more appropriate to say that we all have a responsibility to each other, and none of us are individually responsible. Save it for the video essay? Oh my gosh. Am I gonna pop out at... okay, that makes sense. This is not the way. Please. I don't want to go all the way back. Extremely mean. Oh yeah, I didn't expect any actual video essay. And on that note, don't expect one for me either. The best you're gonna get from me is... yeah, I guess that's fair. You're not emotionally vulnerable, you are. Now you want to play this game? This is the ending! But honestly, that was like a pretty good introduction almost. I mean, we're not at the ending yet. I guess I can't think of a better way to tee this game up than what just happened. We're doing just fine. And look, not even all of them mutated. This guy's fine. He's even laughing. He's having a great time. There we go. What was weird is you didn't get any of the UI during all of that. Which kind of gave me the impression that it was unlosable. Not true. In fact, not the case. Very losable. Oh my gosh. So the tip at the bottom of the screen seems very apt. But yes, I have been very much enjoying it. Oh, we're fine, by the way. I was gonna say, it seems like the bow is very useful around here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, power Ritos, I will need them. It's too bad I missed all of them. Thank you for the head pat. There, now I'm filled with power. Just gotta no-nonsense it. Especially with all these blue vials everywhere. These, like, mutated guys can only be taken out with a talisman shot, by the way. Which I only get ammo for by dodging. Or, not dodging, parrying. To explain any odd behavior. Suri also gets a Dorito. Is that Dorito Chippy very interested birds expression? I missed that. Burps always look highly interested in something or another. Yeah. I think that's pretty fair. Oh yeah, tell me about the flower. How many living souls have I consumed? Origin Era, year 434, spring 35. Under both the pressure and expectations of the council, I have fully devoted myself to the Immortality Project. Make the top of your feather lifts right up as you stare hard, then pull them down flush, if you're asked. Seems like you've thought a lot about burp expressions. Don't sit and looks at you. Burp time. If I fail to yield positive results once more, the Fang clan might pull their funding. This has been a personal dream of mine, so I cannot fail in this last-ditch effort. I'll start by researching the cells of the primordial roots Fusang for any clues. Data corrupted. I'm sure Shawan fine while I do this. Origin era, year 444, summer 617. After 10 years of unrelenting research, we have finally made a critical breakthrough in the synthesis between Solarian cells and the root's regeneration cells. This is our first step towards immortality, and a victory for science. This research may even become a turning point and encourage people to embrace science and technology. It may be our greatest accomplishment since Lear passed away. So, you think she actually integrated Fusang into herself? Or did she just style her hair like that? Origin era, year 446, autumn 919. All test subjects have developed symptoms of rejection and are dying one after another. The cause is a hitherto unknown virus that was accidentally synthesized during the gene editing process. It has been codenamed Tai and Hao. It's her fault the whole time. Virus is contagious, but we have neither isolated it nor found its transmission vectors. Once the infected pass away, flowers blossom from their corpses, allowing the virus to propagate itself. Data corrupted. That's the mistake she was talking about. It was dooming her entire species. It is the best part of winter when Suri gets all floofy. Oh no, I just noticed what's around that guy's eye. Actually, he just had a shower not too long ago, so he is soft burp right now. The pats are very appropriate. Wait a minute. I'm going backwards. Does he need a napkin? Barbecue sauce. What? I feel I may have misspoken, but I'm not sure where. Around his eye? I don't understand. Oh, the guy. I understand now. Maybe I singular was not the correct terminology. No, yeah, I singular. The other faces don't have eyes anymore. Oh yeah, I never redid my jades. Whoops. Well, it's a good thing I'm earning extra money now that the shop no longer exists. Ah, but we can correct that. Precise parries inflict internal damage to the enemy. Part of your internal damage to the enemy after a successful unbounded counter. That sounds pretty cool. Increases key charge capacity by 1 after executing a precise parry, gain 2 charges and take some internal damage. And striking enemies recovers some internal damage. Internal damage to Yi for every attack performed. Does sound pretty nice. I could just take this one off and put that one on. It's so tempting. Look how fast he attacks! I see literally no downside to this. I can't fast travel to the pavilion. They've corrupted it or something. If I can attack at that speed, I'm invincible. Hello. Ow. Okay, but that wasn't because of the Jades. Also, I didn't need to fight any of those guys. Remember, Shuan's hurt. We gotta go. Wait, he's hopefully not hurt. Ow. But this is the correct direction, at least. I literally don't need any of that. It does nothing. Shuan's in danger. Examine. Dusk Guardian headquarters screen. Attention, all Dusk Guardians. Due to the recent invasion of a large mob of unknown creatures, we are now on high alert. Mutant creatures are extremely aggressive and should be killed on sight. Squad members without arms should head to the armory and pick up some gear as soon as possible. Emergency message can be seen on the screen inside the mission briefing room. Yeah, be more like Shuan. That's it. That's the point of the game. See this kid? Be like him. Well. Okay, we're fine though. Self-defense, I assure you. In my defense, the other direction was more lit. It made it more enticing to go as a player. Everything else is just unnecessary details, yeah. Chiyou has a lot of very nuanced views. Later. Why has event point gone away? Hey, buddy! Boy, I'm sure glad I got you that thing. Sir Yi, it seems that I have overestimated my abilities. You couldn't stop Xingqian. Hi, thank you for lurking. I am so sorry. It's alright. You're a scholar after all. Oh, don't you mean... Your injuries. Is there any way to repair them? This time, even with all the Jin in New Kunlun, it would accomplish nothing. In the end, I shall be the one to shutter mine eye first. Dreams disappear into the clouds, everything returns to naught. I'll help you. How shameful to have to trouble you up to the very end. It's nothing. Just lay down and be at peace. I shall perish in dignity, not endure any longer, I think he said. We'll get him. I guess now, but like... Man, there's kind of a lot of stuff going on. Oh my gosh. Well, this is all very upsetting, but how is everyone doing today? What are you all cooking tonight? You ate it as tofu? Well, that sounds delightful. Big oof. From Honey Crusted Almond. I did have the passing thought of coercing my husband into getting us burgers. Absolute ow. The slimes are killing me. Hamburger. Burger him. Maybe I shouldn't have the Hurdy Jades on. All of the Hurdy Jades. Did that wall of text send? You have lore? I don't believe it's sent. The last thing I saw from you was I ate a tofu. Ate a tofu, pardon. I'm going to connect my controller. I'm not saying it's the controller's fault, but I am connecting it. Chinese deity who fights against the supreme deity, not giving up even after the event of his decapitation. I see. Losing the fight for supremacy, he was beheaded and his head buried in the Shangyang mountain. Nevertheless, headless, with a shield in one hand and a battle axe in the other, he continues to fight, using his nipples as his eyes and his belly button as a mouth. That's extremely apt lore. Thank you so much. Do you ever think you're going to find a use for that? For that copy pasta? I know it is not a copy pasta. Sorry for immediately dying again. But thank you for going and getting content. Imagine if it was. Yeah, see, the slime really messes up my whole healing shenanigans, or my internal damage shenanigans. Internal damage is now very real. It used to be fake. It is now. Honestly, it's too accurate. I've never known a copy pasta be actually, like, real information. You need to remove the context about it being a Chinese deity. Make it about your cousin instead. And then it'll be a proper... Oh my god, I've made a horrible mess of things. Okay, here we go. Once it's adapted for other uses, yeah. Internal damage 2, electric boogaloo. Internal damage has never been an issue until now. But they added the little mini hits. How could they? They've blocked it. I can't even edit the... I can't even edit. I'm stuck with this psychotic configuration. Oh yeah, they'll just remove his name, won't they? They'll just say whatever boss is happening. I just need to turn on the bullet hell part of my brain. And to prove internal damage is fake. It was fake until now. Well, one thing's for sure. Still, internal damage will never kill me. Worst part is the pink, you can't even parry it. It seems like. So close, actually close on that one because of shenanigans. Markiplier is a YouTube deity. It's against the inscrutable entity, not giving up even after the event of his metamorphosis, losing the fight for Dominion. He was disarmed and his arms buried in Mason, Ohio. Nevertheless, armless, with a mustache on one lip and pincers from the other. He continues to fight, using his wings to push and his thorax to pummel. Absolutely. Still accurate as far as I can tell. No kill. No kill. The becoming of Wilford Warpstash. You just did the jingle with your attacks. Jammed, is this real? The jingle? I wasn't present of mind. What gender? Shaving a haircut? 2 bits for a shave and a haircut. Anyone? No? I'm sorry. Someone in the infinite will eventually get it. That's what I always say. You know which one? Okay, good. Hmm. I'm going to attempt the fastest boss fight on this guy anyone's ever seen, because I got 4 minutes on the clock before ads. I cannot extend them. Yeah, bot's keeping us. Oops. Okay. But that only took a minute. Reason it's painful when no one knows, because you know, everyone here has heard it before. Makes for a good knock. One more. Looney Tunes alone confirms. Is that the dun 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 dun? Is that what you're talking about? I've definitely heard it before. I don't know, aside from Looney Tunes, from what? Okay, okay, okay. Comes off a commercial. Shave and a haircut. 2 bits. Is that actually where it comes from? I think I saw a video recently on the most mysterious song on the internet. Unfortunately, the capitalism comes for us whether we want it or not. I must take a very brief break, but I'll be back. I'm gonna try really hard to get him as soon as I come back and make it really weird that I took a break here. But yeah, see you soon. Hello. I have changed nothing. But welcome back, everyone. How are you doing? I definitely... Yeah, that tickles something in my brain, too. I don't know if I've ever heard the song, but I have heard about the song. Goofy burp. Sorry, I know that was a while ago, but I glanced over at the activity and I saw it again and it made me smile. I'm getting a little frustrated with my controller's connection. I don't like to blame the controller, but I am kind of in that position. Oh, well... I was about to say don't worry about that so much. Like, especially if it's a link back to, like, the content somewhere else. If it's on YouTube or something, I should specify. It's always fine. You know what I'm getting at. Close. But yeah, in the Discord, YouTube videos are fine to share. Hats of power, thank you so much. I feel them. I am empowered. The sacred triangles. Oops. Okay, we just needed to let the Doritos and the Pats settle in for a second. Here I thought it was just because the modes come down. So it gives me an excuse to go. Like a pet fish. Give him out to Champ. At 20,000 Bobali bucks. If only you had... If only I had better rewards. It's a really good... I do love that they're in there. And they're for everyone, that's the best part. Shameful. Just me and him. Most of them, at least. No, 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 thank you. Doritos are free for all. Absolutely. I said gave you flavor triangle, but each needs power, so you have it. One side of it, a shared Dorito, has 10 times as much power as an unshared Dorito. At least that's what I heard on Christian radio, I think. Something like that. Okay, new tech. Don't kill the little guys because they're easy to parry off of. Just be wary of the goop shoots. He's got so little health is the thing. Chiyou almost did it. Sadly cannot stay for the end. Thank you for the lovely stream. Champ, share your reads. I wish you great events as well. I hope you have a very fulfilling rest. And I hope to see you again soon. Thank you very much for the lovely stream on my end. This was supposed to be the last stream. We might be having an awkward, like, half 9 souls next time. Hats. Thank you very much. Something that I didn't count on was that once I set my controller to Bluetooth, I would not have any idea how to set it back. But it's okay. And then take Allie to the balcony. Oh no. Be careful with me up there, okay? Nope. Throwing fresh air to superpower the mouse. Breathe it right into the vents of the tablet. I can smell it. Smells like chocolate. They say the streets of Hershey's, Pennsylvania smells like chocolate as well. The annoying thing is, I imagine if you did live in a place like that, you'd just stop smelling chocolate, right? You'd pull out a nice bar of chocolate and be like, scentless bar. It would honestly probably be worthwhile just going all the way back to change my shades over. But it's too late for that now. I'm committed. I've seen this almost work. I didn't get the big shot because I was scared. Turn Ally into Allison spite Mousian, saying perhaps the Jade isn't that good after all. Covers. It'd be better without the goo. I'll try to self-spite. Nope, can't do it. Oh my gosh, I am actually upset about that. Senator Palp voice. Kill him. Right now. Do it. I'll try to do it. I'll do it for you, Palp. I may not have voted for you, but you're still my senator. I lost the Jin. I'm going to say something dark side. I only do it because you're my husband. Health, please. Thank you. It had nothing to do with that. Palpatine mode is not stronger than Spite mode. We cannot get that started. I can't remember. Was that run dedicated to Senator Palpatine? Or did I die after I said that? It's so much of a part. Anyway, saving our pet Schwan Schwan. Make my jade worthwhile. Transfers a percentile of internal... Yes! The problem was, if I stood still for a minute in that, nightmarish room, I would get plapped with pink goo. I wanted so desperately to find a space to unbounded counter. That was the plan initially. Like, literally, that was the plan. But then they completely took away, well, they didn't take away, I just wasn't good at it. I did not feel safe, rather, doing an unbounded counter in there. I wanted to real bad. But I assure you, I did equip those 2 Jades on purpose. With that in mind. I just felt real upset that the very next room was like a little hostile to that plan. Oh boy. Well, I would have gone that way, but I guess the flesh goo had other plans. I thought I was gonna have to fight waves of enemies the whole way up. I was so sure that's what was gonna happen. We made it. We made it just as well, though. Harper. Oh, jeez. My lord. Welcome back. What happened? Where's Xuan? Yee, you're back. Those people came in and broke Abacus. Eigong brought her guards here and wreaked havoc. I'm sorry, there was nothing I could do. This is all my fault, my lord. The alarms were disabled due to an exploit in the firewall. I mean, everyone is clearly not safe. Abacus is terribly hurt. I immediately led Lord Kwafu and Xuan to the secret panic room. Fortunately, Eigong didn't stay for long. However, Eigong took the soul seal in your vital sanctum. I tried all I could to stop her, but she succeeded in the end. I deserve the most severe punishment. I was also stripped of all my permissions. So now she alone holds the power of all 10 soul seals. Why would she go through all this trouble? She must also be after the council code, and I can be pretty certain we won't like what she has in mind. Hi, Belmont. I just didn't think she would also be the one behind the mutants. What do you mean? Does she want to destroy New Kunlun? Based on what we know, it's definitely within the realm of possibility. But why would she? I can perform situational analysis and calculate probable causes. Warning, warning, analytical system failed. Core processor damage extent 97%. So it's not just your language processing module, your entire core is... Yes. Apologies, I will not be of much help anymore. I may be about to shut down permanently. Shut down? What's wrong with Abacus? Can you fix him, Yi? Uncle Chubby, we're not going to let Abacus die, right? Core damage is irreparable. No one will be able to fix it. No. Is this my fault? Absolutely not, Xuan. My shutdown isn't related to the actions of, anyone. The winds of fortune blow every which way. No one escapes calamity, not even if they happen to be the world's most powerful computer. You know, I feared that I would never see you again, my lord. However, that cherished wish has finally been fulfilled. You've always been so sentimental, Abacus. Thanks for everything. I have stored your preferred tools and defaults in a backup database. They can be transferred seamlessly if you acquire a new assistant. Good luck, and may you... Processing limit exceeded. Permanent shutdown in 3, 2, 1. He spent some of his computing power on that warning. Abacus! Abacus! So again, I got about 20 minutes left. I might actually call it a little bit early. To make things a little more... cohesive next time. Oh, we can talk to, Kwafu. Kwafu will send us off. This is the end, isn't it? I feel like we just went on a massive wild goose chase. This is not the time to mourn. Was that supposed to fill me with hope? Eigong just seized ultimate control of the council. Commanding the guards to annihilate us will be a piece of cake for her now. And don't get me started on the mutants. It won't be long until the entirety of New Kunlun is crawling with them. Do you really think there will be any survivors? Solarians aren't the only residents on New Kunlun. What do you mean? Are you talking about Xuan? Wait, no, you mean to say you want to save the ape men? I'm not in the mood for jokes right now. Are you really serious? I've thought it through. I want to help the ape men survive. Now that I think about it, the Solarians are a more pressing issue. Or I need more time to think. Think you're confused because you just got pulled from the soulscape. Why don't you calm down for a bit and come back when you've thought it through? Oh, we'll hold on that for next time since we're ending here. Probably gonna pick Aitman. Time to choose your ending. I thought I was getting the true ending. Also, if I break here, it gives me a chance to copy the save file again. Hehe. You know if I picked the right one? No more. I said I was going to pick Eigong. And now I'm committed to it. No matter what. But I am going to make a backup of the save file just in case.